The 2023 MJL Superstar Challenge track here in Tampa was a good one for Josh Tonkin and Son of a Digger, giving him his second Dubby Racing Championship of the season and furthering his points lead on the tour. Coming up, we'll see if we can go back-to-back with the Dubby Double Down. Strap in. This is the Riggs and Rods Semi-Realistic Points Series. And this is Monster Jam! Hello everybody and welcome back to the RORSRPS channel. My name is Preston Vieira and I'll be your host as we take on this absolutely massive track here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida on the Biggest and Baddest Tour. This track has some truly insane potential for tonight's show and I'm excited to see what's to come in our Dubby Freestyle competition. But first, let's check out our lineup and see who's hitting the track tonight. Kicking us off first is going to be Noah Brady in Gunslinger looking for some points, followed by Drew Austin in Bob and Tom, Joe Dennis in Spider-Man Miles Morales, and another driver really looking for some points, Cameron Landry in Lucas Oil Crusader. Pro Bowler 278 in Predator is going to come out next, followed by Bryce Eagan in War Machine, Ewan Ford in Soldier Fortune Black Ops, and it's Chad Tingler in Venom, our semi-finalists tonight. Then we got Kathy Winston in Team Suzuki kicking off the second half, followed by Chris Kohler in Monster Mutt, Tevin Maxwell in Team Meents, and making his substitute debut, it's Joe Yuri in Earthshaker. Mark Colineri in Working Class is going to come out next, followed by Alfredo Moya in Dragon, Aiden Wagner in Gravedigger, and lastly, our racing champion tonight, Son of a Digger, Josh Tonkin, will close us out. Here comes our first competitor of the night already, Noah Brady in Gunslinger, taken to the track. Like I said, really looking for some points. He's in our bottom spot right now. Really needs to come up here in this Tampa show if he wants to have any shot at grabbing that world final spot. I don't think it's going to happen for him, but hey, he can try. I'd love to see him give it a shot. Big leap to kick off the run from Noah Brady. Nice opening to the run, really announcing his presence here in Tampa, Florida. He's going to keep it rolling with another nice leap. Oh my goodness. Nice leap, not lice. Solid move there. Noah Brady really has some good runs, I'll tell you that much. He can pull out some good moves, really get the crowd amped, really set the tone for the night. The problem is, say it with me now, he doesn't really feel the clock. And that is why he is so low. That and his poor racing performance tonight was the first time all season he's made it out of round one. And in Atlanta, he was subbed out by VP Mad Scientist. So, you know, he wasn't able to make any points at all. He's just falling farther and farther back. He's given us a nice little show here in the freestyle competition so far, though, and he's improving in racing, I think. I mean, we'll see as we move on into round 8. But, you know, round 7, he did well in the racing competition. I'd love to see him continue. I'd love to see him keep burning through the racing bracket. And, you know, if he can fill the clock in freestyle, even better, because that seems to be most people's favorite competition anyways. So, you know, get those views in, get some nice get some nice runs in there. Nice big sky wheelie over those box vans, man. Big leap from Noah Brady. Gunslinger turning up here. He's going to sling it into some donuts up on that angled turn or that massive elevated section. He goes down. 18 seconds left on the clock, another clock left unfilled, and that's going to be only 25 points for Noah Brady. But at least he got some points tonight. No, you know, no 30-second rule. Drew Austin and Bob and Tom, big leap. The 30-second rule is in effect, so that does mean, whoa, nice save. Bob and Tom, Drew Austin already getting into some trouble and already throwing in a backflip, which gets him into more trouble, but an incredible save. What a way to open the run. Oh my goodness. The 30-second rule is in effect here. If you go down before those first 30 seconds are complete, you will not only get 0 points for your run, but 0 season points for the freestyle competition. which puts you in jeopardy of being the points loser if you did poor enough in the racing competition. Looking for his next big move here. Going to cross thread a little launch pad, I think, a little launch ramp. I would say jammer, but I don't think it's quite steep enough to be a jammer. He's having a solid run right now, man. I still can't get over that opening. And here's another two-wheel move from Bob and Tom, Drew Austin. That two-wheel move got him into trouble in racing. Of course, he didn't mean to get up on two wheels, but he ended up in the wall. Missed the finish ramp and ended up in the wall there. And Kathy Winston managed to take that semi-final spot. Take a loss to Aiden Wegner in Gravedigger, who took a loss to Josh Tonkin, our Dubby Racing Champion tonight. Nice leap there. Doing well. Only about 30 seconds left on the clock for Drew Austin. Look at the leap, man. Bob and Tom turning up, keeping off of the walls and the barriers here in Tampa, Florida, in the freestyle competition at least. We'll see if he can keep that up until the end of the run, and if he gets to the end of the run. 16 seconds left. You're close, man. Just burn it down. Stay away from the walls. He's going to backside that massive leap. Oh, my goodness. Look at the air from Bob and Tom. Drew Austin turning up here in Tampa, and that is going to fill the clock. A 34.75 as he gets some absolutely massive sky wheelie. Oh, man. What a hit. That was a wild run for sure. A 34.75 has potential to hold all night long. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Joe Dennis, Spider-Man Miles Morales, 2 minutes on the clock as he backsides those box bands to get the run started. Joe Dennis, another driver who can struggle to fill the clock, did so very much in the early parts of the season. The first half, oh no, oh, wow, what a save there. Just catches grip on that right rear BKT, and it pulls him right back around to the ground. Little ragged edge hit there, we love it. 30 seconds down, he'll be getting a score for this freestyle run. Gonna launch it over the buses. Nice. I think he might have been looking for a slap wheelie there. Maybe he could tell he wasn't gonna get it and he let it die, but I think he was setting up for a slap wheelie. Just didn't quite work out for him. Gonna take on the little skills pad section here with some big air, completely clearing it. Slap wheelie into the other pad too. Halfway through this run, Joe Dennis looking good out here in Tampa, continuing his fortunate streak, I would say, so far at least. I mean, I don't want to jinx him. We'll see how the rest of the run goes here as he heads for a launch. Big leap. Oh my goodness, man. It is an air assault here in Tampa, Florida. These guys and girls are going huge so far. Of course, Noah Brady, the only one. Noah Brady and Drew Austin, the only two to come out besides Joe Dennis. But I'm excited to see what Kathy Winston can bring out. We'll see how she does, man. 30 seconds left on the clock, less than 30 seconds. Curious. Joe Dennis looks like he's going to be filling the clock here. Nice leap. Solid. Yeah, he's having a good run, man. Great momentum from Joe Dennis here in Tampa, Florida. And with 5 seconds left on the clock, he's going to take an awkward bounce, but keep it under control. Nicely done, and that is going to fill the clock with another big sky wheelie and a rough hit on the rear end. That's going to get him 30 for a score here in the freestyle competition. That is second place right now. Joe Dennis stepping it up, man. Semifinals and second place early in the competition. Cameron Landry and Lucas Oil Crusader going for a nice leap to get us started, getting tripped up. But a nice little save, keeping that truck safe. That was close, man. Over the buses, gonna tag it on the way down, get a nice little slap wheelie down the track. Beautiful. Cameron Landry, a one-time Dubby Freestyle Champion from Anaheim, absolutely killed it. Had a consecutive backflip, had a great run and an amazing save to go with it. He's gonna fill those first 30 seconds here tonight after save here so far from Cameron Landry. Another massive leap, completely clearing that fire pad. Beautifully done. Oh, man. Yeah, this is an insane track. Massive air is getting held. here. And Cameron Landry, another one to keep it going. Look at that wheelie. And another one. Oh my goodness, another one. Little slap wheelie on the end of it to close it out. Cameron Landry. Oh! And back on the rear end. Halfway through this run, he is burning it down. I am having a great time with this run, man. Halfway through, if he can fill the clock, we may have a, well, I don't know. Drew Austin, a great score, an insane save. We need a really good save to top that one from Cameron Landry, but we'll see if he can do it here. Looks like he's going to go for a backflip right at the 30-second mark. Beautiful. Gets a little bit of a moonwalk. He's in trouble here. Look at this, a save in reverse. Cameron Landry burning it down here in these final 20 seconds. Oh, whoa, wow. Down he goes. Oh, he's gonna give it a shot. Oh, no, you are kidding me. Just misses that landing. 4 seconds left on the clock for that one, and that's only going to get a 28.25. An upsetting score for sure. I think that was a really great run. 4 seconds left on the clock. I don't know. I think that, for me personally, I think that broke 30s, man. That was nice. That was a great run. Pro Bowler 278 in Predator, another one-time Dubby Freestyle Champion this season. 2 minutes on the clock. Trying to get something interesting and unique to start out the run. Trying to get that slap wheelie going. Did have it at first, but just unable to get the grip to yank that rear end underneath the truck. Solid second hit though. Nice air across the track here. Nice combo directly through it. No backing down from Pro Bowler. He knows just what it takes to be a freestyle champion on this tour this season. He was also a competitor last season in that Predator truck. We'll see if he can, make it to the World Finals again. He's had some solid performances. The problem is now he's down in the bottom half of the roster for this tour. He really needs to get up to 6 or higher if he wants to see the World Finals. Only the top 6 on this tour will be making it, as well as one sub. The top sub will make it for sure into the World Finals main field. With a minute left on the clock, we'll see if he can take a win here tonight and potentially, whoa, nicely done. Keeping that truck on all 4 BKTs, that was a risky move there. But he's got it, man, he's got it. We'll see if he can make it up into the top 6 by the end of the season. Not looking great right now. But if he can take a freestyle championship tonight, it could help him. It'll help him for sure. Gonna go for a backflip on the mini flip. It's not gonna work. Stuffs the front end into the ground. He's still going, looking for a save, but it's not gonna happen. 27 seconds left on the clock for Pro Bowler 278. That's only gonna be a score of 19 tonight. An unfortunate score, unfortunate ending to this run. We'll see. I mean, 3 shows left after this one. So Bryce, Eagan, and War Machine hitting the track next. We'll see what he can do here. He's going to get us started with a big lead. 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, my goodness. What a move there. Big sky wheelie over the skills pad. We're going to keep this run going. Bolting across the track. Making quick work of it. Another massive leap. Combo over the set of cars as well. Bryce Eagan has a good flow going so far. He's already to these first 30 seconds. And he is going to fill them, so a score will be incoming. If he can burn it down, I'd love to see it, man. He has potential for sure. Look at the air. Oh, my goodness. Over the jammer on that double bust jump. Beautifully done. And he's going to go for a backflip already as well. Oh, nice. Go. Oh. Down. Oh, he's going to keep it going. Around and around. He stuffs it into the bus. And that is going to do it. 1 minute and 4 seconds left on the clock for Bryce Eagan. That's only going to be an 11.5 tonight for Bryce Eagan and War Machine. Another unfortunate ending, man. It's a big track. It can be a truck eater if you come out here and really just sling these things around. Sometimes you got to slow it down a little bit, take a breath, calm down. Ewan Ford in Soldier Fortune Black Ops going to try and give it his best shot to fill the clock. 2 minutes ready to go as he launches with a nice little cross thread there. Solid transfer. Does kind of clip those rear BKTs, but on all fours, under control. I am not complaining. Little ragged edge never hurt. I love to see it. Beautiful landing there from Ewan Ford. He's been taking some really hard hits this season, even in Atlanta. I would love to see him not take a really hard hit tonight and potentially fill the clock with it. He hasn't been too far off in the past from a Dubby Freestyle Championship. Made it up into third place in Salinas after coming up as a runner-up in racing. He threw down for sure, man. I'd love to see him get back up there this tonight here in Tampa. And he's having a solid run. Oh, getting tripped up. Nice save. Big sky wheelie here on the skills pad. Nice. Wow. What a move. A minute left on the clock for Ewan Ford in this Soldier Fortune Black Ops truck. He's burning it down, man. 50 seconds as he chucks it into some donuts real tight here in Tampa. What's next? Another little cross thread over that adjusted racing lane with some big air for no run up. 30 seconds. Going for a backflip. Gonna come up short. Oh, nice save. Beautifully done. Ewan Ford, man, he's turning up. And with only 20 seconds left, he could fill the clock tonight. I'd love to see him make it happen. He's going to take on the box vans. Oh, walking the sky wheelie up and over him. Beautifully done. Ewan's having a run, man. I don't know if this is a contender for the lead, but oh, there's another big hit. And they shut him off for that one. 3 seconds on the clock, too. 31.5 for Ewan Ford in Soldier Fortune Black Ops. Not going to take the lead here tonight. Bob and Tom, Drew Austin, still holding on to it. Chad Tingler and Venom hitting the track next. A semi-finalist in the racing competition tonight for the second time in a row. We'll see if he can do a good job here in freestyle. Burn it down. He's done it before, got up into 6th place in the first show of the season, had some great runs throughout the season as well, but typically does go out early. I'd love to see him not do that tonight. 2 minutes on the clock with a nice little hit here. Combo through the entire track. Beautifully done. Nice little opener to the run. Great energy through there. Gonna take on the backside of the box vans. Nice. Slap wheelie right into that elevated turn section. Beautifully done, man. Hey, Chad Tingler, a legend of the sport. Been in it a long time. Comes to the RORSRPS series and is killing it so far. Nice moves. He's going to be getting a score, too. Fills those first 30 seconds. Hasn't been a single show this season that he hasn't filled the first 30 seconds. So, I mean, it may not seem like it, but that is saying something. We do have champions that haven't filled the first 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. Massive leap in a backflip for Chad Tingler and gets a beautiful landing. One of the best backflip landings we've seen all season. And that was on that absolutely huge hit. Very similar to what we saw from from Todd the Duke World Finals 22. Oh man, there's another big leap with a beautiful landing. Nice downside on that massive hill. I mean, you gotta get that jump right if you're gonna downside it, because it's a big hill. You gotta get the air underneath you to get over it, the air behind you to to get out farther, and then to downside it. It could be tough, man. Chad Tingler. Oh! Nice save, bouncing right off the nose, keeping it going. 15 seconds left. It looks like he's going to fill the clock. This is how Brady got in trouble, though, with the donuts on the elevated section. But not Chad Tingler. That's where the legend status comes in Monster Jam Big Sky Wheelie. To close out the run, Chad Tingler gets a save, too. And that's going to be a 32.25. I believe that is second place. We'll have to check the leaderboard here in a minute, but Chad Tingler burning it down, and he's going to keep it going just for the fans here in Tampa, Florida. Look at the leap. Massive hit. He is happy with his performance tonight, and he goes down. They do shut him off, getting close to the barrier there. Oh, nice. Truck ends up back on all 4 tires, all by himself. What a run from Chad Tingler tonight. What a run here. What a set of runs in the first half. If you're enjoying tonight's freestyle competition, be sure to subscribe. We got new episodes every Saturday, 3 tours, and the World Finals is coming up soon. Also, check out the RORSRPS Instagram for extra content, including early access to the week's racing bracket, pit party pictures, and more. Here's your top 3. Bob and Tom with a 34.75, Chad Tingler Venom with 32.25, and Ewan Ford in Soldier Fortune Black Ops with a 31.5. Cameron Landry not doing great tonight with that 28.25. Very unfortunate. Same could be said for Pro Bowler 278 and Bryce Eagan in War Machine. But we're already on to our second half here, moving through tonight's show. Kathy Winston in Team Suzuki coming out next. We'll see what she can do. A one-time Dubby Freestyle Champion. She took it in Las Vegas. If you can do it there, you can do it anywhere, but you got to do it again at some point. 2 minutes on the clock. She's going to get us started with a skills move here, popping it up on the nose. Really looking for her invite to the World Finals in that 2-wheel skills category. She could make it there, but she could also make it as a main field qualifier. She goes down. Looking for a save, but it's not going to happen. She does not fill those first 30 seconds for the first time this season. That's going to be her first 0 of the season. Kathy Winston goes down before the 30-second rule. Man, Chris Kohler in Monster Mutt coming out next. 2-time Dubby Freestyle Champion in our past couple of shows. We'll see what he can do tonight here in this Monster Mutt truck. Chris burns it down all the time. He was a sub in Season 1, didn't do too well. This season, he wants to avenge himself, and he is doing just that. Look at the air. Oh, man. Big slap wheelie on the landing. Really awkward landing, too. But he's on all 4 BKTs. He's ready to burn it down, and I'm ready to see what he's got for the fans here in Tampa, Florida. Gonna take on the jammer with a nice little leap. Not the biggest air we've seen on that hit all night, but it doesn't need to be. Remember, we need to fill those first 30 seconds. That is first and foremost the most important thing you could do. Fill those first 30 seconds. Second, I'd say, fill the clock. You definitely want to fill the clock. You're probably not going to take a win without doing so, or at least getting within, a second or 2 of a full clock. Nice little drift into a reverse here, getting a run up for the leap. Nicely done. Solid hit there. He's in trouble. Oh, nice save. Beautifully done. A minute left on the clock, and he's going to go for a backflip on the blue side here. A little crooked. Oh, nice. Keeping it going. Great landing there. Knows just when to settle it down. You know what I mean? Not giving it gas, just holding those brakes, trying to let that truck settle down, make sure he's good to go, because that could have got him into trouble with this slanted, that elevated turn section. You got to be careful sometimes, man. Chris Kohler knows when to do it. That's why he's a 2-time champion as a substitute this season. Nice leap here. With a beautiful transfer. Nicely done. Chris turning up, looking for another Dubby Freestyle Championship. Can he do it tonight? I don't know. That save from Bob and Tom really goes a long way. Oh my goodness! A little corkscrew from Chris Kohler here in Monster Mutt. Stuffs the front end and chucks the truck. Down goes Chris Kohler. Oh my goodness, he fills the clock too, and that's going to be a tie. 34.75, but technicality here, he does take that top spot because he is the new benchmark for a 34.75. So he does grab the lead technically. Tevin Maxwell and Team Meents, big air to kick off the run. He was unable to do the Dubby Double Down in Atlanta. We'll see if he can do a freestyle championship here tonight. Big air like that, he is definitely looking for it. Some of the biggest air we've seen on that hit all night, aside from Chad Tingler in Venom. Look at the air on that adjusted racing lane, man. Tevin Maxwell coming out here, burning it down all season, has yet to get a Dubby Freestyle Championship. Look at that move, man. Oh, man. Tevin Maxwell, he wants it, man. He has a Dubby Racing Championship under his title from Atlanta. It's not enough. He wants a freestyle title. Hey, he has a shot at getting it here tonight. He has a shot every show. He burns it down all the time. Really kills it. Always, you know, well, half 50-50 in this season. He's been in the top 5 in freestyle scores. 3 out of the 6 shows so far. So we'll see what he can do tonight. He is burning it down. Incredible energy. Really living up to the Meents name on the side of that truck. We'll see what he can do for the rest of this run. Going for a backflip. Gets it done. Look at that landing, man. Able to keep it going. Doesn't have to reverse. Doesn't have to spin it around. It does it for him. And he is going to get down to these final 30 seconds. He's in trouble once again. But keeping it running, man. Tevin Maxwell having an insane run right now. He can fill the clock, which he's well on his way. Drew Austin and Chris Kohler may have a run for their money here. Uh-oh. He's going to go for the massive hit here. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Yeah, done for sure. What a hit. What was that? 6 seconds left on the clock? 29.5 for that run. A wild underscore, in my opinion. But 6 seconds were left on the clock, unfortunately. At least we're consistent and equal to everybody. But, man. Joe Urie and Earthshaker coming out next. Hopefully, Tevin Maxwell will be back next show. What a hit, man. That has to be the hardest hit of the season. 2 minutes on the clock for Joe Urie, making his substitute debut in the freestyle competition. Look at that little skills move combo. Other words to open up the run. Gets up on the nose, too, there. That was nice, man. Joe Urie killing it in this Earthshaker truck so far. Oh, man. Great save. Lucky save. But great save. Gets back on all 4 BKTs, keeping this run going. Unfortunately, he went out early in the racing competition. Went out in round 1, lost to Gunslinger, Noah Brady of all people. No offense, but I mean, this season you're not doing well, man. I gotta call it how I see it. Lost to Noah Brady of all people in round 1 to kick off the night. It's not looking good for Joe Urie right now. He is having a solid run. He is past those first 30 seconds, but he is still on the chopping block, going out in the racing competition with only 2 points. Down he goes, but he gets a save somehow. Oh my goodness, just catches that face of the ramp on the racing lane there. And he gets it back around. Look at the big leap, big sky wheelie. He's going to throw it up on the nose too. Joe Urie throwing down, man. Oh my goodness. If he can fill the clock, man, Chris Kohler, watch out. Chris Kohler, watch out, man. You may have that top spot right now, but we still got 20 seconds to go. But Joe is killing it right now. Oh, he's going for it. Wow, really awkward. Down he goes again. And he's going to go for a save. 10 seconds left. He brings it back around. I don't know, man. I think this is it. I think that's it for Chris tonight. Or this season. Until potentially the World Finals. I don't know. Full clock from Joe Urie. That is going to do it. A 37.75 for Joe Urie in Earthshaker. New leader for sure. Grabbing that top spot in his first show of the season as a substitute. Burn it down here. Big backflip. Oh my goodness. And over he goes. Down goes Joe Urie. Wow. What a run here in Tampa, Florida. Burned it down. Got up in that top spot. Can anybody top that? A 37.75 is a big score. Mark Colineri in working class sure is going to give it his best shot. Mark really burns it down, comes out here every show, gets us started with a nice little skills move that doesn't work out for him. 2 shows in a row but he gets something. At least he got something there. A little combo up onto the rear end, or a combo attempt, kind of more of just a popper. A failed stoppie into a regular popper. Nice cross thread here. Big leap across the track. Big air from Colineri. Now, Mark has had some really great performances in the freestyle competition. In Anaheim earlier this season, he got second place, really burned it down, had a great run. You want to talk about second place? We also have Atlanta, last show. He absolutely killed it in the racing competition, was our runner-up, and then ended up taking second place, was our runner-up in the freestyle competition as well. Here tonight, he's looking to avenge himself a little bit. He would like to be that top spot, but that is a big score to beat from Yuri in Earthshaker. Excuse me for stumbling over my words a little bit there. We'll see what he can do here. A minute left on the clock, just under a minute. Looks like he's gonna launch it like we saw Chris. Oh no, you got me. Nice wheelie there, killing it down the pad. Oh, tags the wall. They are gonna shut him down. 42 seconds left on the clock. It wasn't too bad. He wasn't too out of control. So they will. They are gonna let him refire here in a second. There he is, but now he has to get back into that momentum, get the run started again. It's going to be potentially tricky. Big sky wheelie from Colineri. We'll see if he can get that momentum back. Starting off with a great move there. We'll see. We'll see. 30 seconds left. And he's going to go for a move that hasn't worked out for anybody yet tonight. But he's going to make it work for him. Beautifully done. Colineri, not afraid of these mini flips, man. Sometimes the mini flips aren't the best working jumps, but Colineri doesn't typically back down. He goes for it. I believe he went for it in Vegas. He definitely went for it in Houston. I honestly can't remember if he went for it. Oh, in Atlanta, but here tonight he went for it. Look at this. Oh, looking for a save. It's not going to happen. Down he goes. That's going to be a 28.25. For working class, Colineri going down just a little early, but yeah, the judges didn't resonate with that one. I mean, I'm not shocked it's not a 37.75, but the judges weren't feeling it very much. Alfredo Moya in Dragon coming out next. We'll see what he can do on this track. Alfredo can burn it down, man. He's a really great racer, super consistent racer. Freestyle, he can burn it down. He's not afraid of his truck, to say the least. Hasn't gotten a win in either competition yet this season, though. We'll see if tonight is his night as he gets things started here. Looks like he's going for a leap. 2 minutes on the clock. Big air under those BKTs for Alfredo Moya. Nicely done. Little awkward hit there, keeping it going with a little slap wheelie up the elevated turn section. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at the air from Alfredo tonight, man. He's going big out here. He is hoping that the air is going to make up for something. I don't know. He went out in round 1 of racing, though, so I do think he needs some points. He's going for big air until these first 30 seconds are up, and then he's going to go for a backflip. We'll see if he can get the points behind him to make up, for a loss going out. What I was mixing up words with, going out in round 1 of racing tonight. 1 minute left on the clock for Alfredo Moya in Dragon. Having a solid run, perfect backflip, keeping things running, but the energy, the momentum may be a little bit lacking so far. Looking for another move here, big hit maybe. Oh, he's gonna go for another backflip. Can he nail it? Absolutely. No moonwalk. Not necessary, but no moonwalk. Great landing there. He's having a solid run, man. Again, I do think... Oh, down he goes. Is he going to get a save? I'm going to try for it, but it's not going to happen in a whole 30 seconds. A fourth of the run still on the clock. It's only going to be a 25.75 for Alfredo Moya tonight. Unfortunate break. It can be a truck eater. I said it earlier. This track can be a truck eater if you go a little too big. You're not really ready for it. Aiden Wegner in Gravedigger hitting the track next. Our Dubby Racing runner-up. And now our second place spot in tour points overall. We'll see if he can break 100 tonight. I believe he's at 98 right now. We'll see if he can break 100 with this freestyle run. 2 minutes on the clock. Big leap. Nice little combo. A little ragged edge, just how I like it. We'll see if he can keep it ragged edge, but keep it under control enough to fill the clock. One of the biggest issues in the series, but, you know, here tonight, we're not seeing, you know, the bottom half of our leaderboard is not filling the clock, and they're not doing great. So we'll see what happens with Aiden Wegner here in Gravedigger. Coming off of a great racing performance, his best racing performance of the season. I'm sure he got a lot of energy in that driver's seat tonight. Gonna launch it with some big air down the track. Nicely done. Getting tripped up a little bit, but pulls it back down. Nice, man. 1 minute left on the clock. Aiden Wagner, a one-time Dubby Freestyle Champion from Salinas, looking to do it again here in Tampa, Florida. Nice. Dennis brought, we got a backflip. Oh, backflip attempt. Oh, he's in trouble. Nice. Perfect. Beautiful save. I was going to say Dennis brought this truck out last season as a substitute as well. Didn't do too well. He brought it out at the Meents compound in Paxton, Illinois. Didn't do well at all in either competition. So far this season, like I said, Aiden Wegner's been putting this truck to good use. One freestyle championship under his belt. Now tonight, taking it to the Dubby final round. Oh, a hard hit on the roof. And that is going to freeze the clock and put him down. 26 for Aiden Wegner tonight. That is another unfortunate score. We're having some really rough scores with these short runs, man. Unfortunate for sure, but you know, he has a racing performance to back him up. Josh Tonkin and Son of a Digger is coming out to close the night. Getting things started right away with that car stack and some big air. Again, already going a little ragged edge. These Digger boys really coming out here to put on a show for the fans in Tampa, Florida. Tampa was not good to Son of a Digger in Season 1, at least not in the freestyle competition. He is a repeat offender. That is a weird way to say that. In the racing competition in Tampa, Florida. He took racing in Season 1 and here this season on the Biggest and Baddest Tour. Oh my goodness, look at the air. He does manage to fill those first 30 seconds tonight, which he was unable to do last season, which, you know, obviously went down with 0 freestyle points last season. Here in Season 2, he's burning it down. A minute left on the clock. He's well on his way to filling it. Hopefully he can. We've seen a couple trucks well on their way not. So Josh Tonkin not really afraid of this truck at all. Wow, what a save there. Definitely got into trouble, got tripped up. Really rough hit on the nose, but we're keeping it running with a big leap across thread, across the track with a big combo. Massive sky wheelie as well. Josh Tonkin, man, I don't know. He has a shot at the double down for sure. I mean, to say the least. I'm not saying he's gonna get it, but he has a shot. He's killing it right now. Nice little ragged edge hit, really chucking this truck around, kind of side slaps it off the ramp. But we're keeping it running, man. Nice. Nice. 10 seconds left. He's gonna fill the clock potentially. Potentially. Oh, nice. Brings it back down. 0. That is gonna fill the clock. Josh Tonkin ends up with a 33.88. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a move to close out the freestyle competition tonight. A 33.88. He grabs 1, 2, 3, 4th place. Yeah, that was a great a great run. Kind of speechless after that move, man. I'm nervous he's going to bring that out at some point in regulation time. If he does, we'll know our champion for sure. But tonight we know our champion, Joe Urie, an Earthshaker, with that 37.75. Chris Kohler in Monster Mud in second, tied with Drew Austin and Bob and Tom, 34.75, and Josh Tonkin, son of a digger, in fourth with 33.88. Chad Tingler in Venom ends up in fifth with 32.25. Soldier Fortune, 31.5. Spider-Man, Miles Morales with 30, and Team Meents with 29.5. Working Class, 28.25. Lucas Oil Crusader tied up as well with 28.25. Then it's Aiden Wegner in Gravedigger with 26, and Alfredo Moya in Dragon with 25.75. Gunslinger with 25. Predator ends up with 19. War Machine with 11, and Team Suzuki with 0. War Machine is your points loser tonight. Bryce Eagan will be subbed out for the next show. Josh Tonkin holds that tour lead with a big expansion, 125. Working Class, 104. Gravedigger, 103. And Dragon with 102. Tevin Maxwell and Team Minsk ends the night with 99. Team Suzuki with 88. Chad Tingler with 85. And Soldier Fortune Black Ops closes his night with 77. Bryce Eagan and War Machine, again, will be subbed out for the next show, 67. Predator, 66. Lucas Oil Crusader, 65. And Chris Kohler closes out his season with 63. Tied with Bob and Tom at the moment. Joe Dennis and Miles Morales with 60. Gunslinger, 44. And Joe Yuri will be back for the next show. Closes out tonight with 22 points. If you enjoyed tonight's freestyle competition, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we got new episodes every Saturday. 3 tours to choose from, and the World Finals is coming soon. Be sure to hit that like button. Let me know that you liked it in a comment as well. Also, check out the RORSRPS Instagram for extra content, including early access to the week's racing bracket, pit party pictures, and more. Dubby is the channel partner. They have some great clean, jitterless energy powders as well as some hydration powders that are caffeine-free. Everything is delicious. That Beach and Peach flavor top left is my favorite. You can get 10% off any purchase anytime, anywhere using code RORSRPS at checkout. Be sure to check them out, guys. They are absolutely delicious. I had some fun tonight. I hope you did too. Stick around. We'll be back next week on the Indie Madness Tour.